Okay, everyone, it is Monday, 6:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January 14th. I'd like to thank everyone for their well wishes. Last week, for some reason, my voice just started failing. The kids got sick, like I said, and I think I just caught it. It fortunately didn't wind up getting in my chest and upper respiratory like it did with the kids. Mine was mostly just seemed like in my throat. But as you can tell, I think I am fully on the mend over here and ready to go and attack the market this week. First of all, we are breaking down through support. The downtrend continues. This is actually right along the lines of what I've been anticipating over the last several weeks. If you didn't have a chance to view the weekly wraps up to now, my suggestion would be go check out the last couple of weekly wraps where I talked about some of the downside targets as well as some of the challenges that are facing not just the British pound but also the US dollar. And I can't help myself. I've got to say it again. The markets have radically changed. I was on the phone with Scott, one of the crew, and we were talking about this, how you've got to be careful. Rookie traders, the way that they think is that every method will constantly work, that the markets never change, and they hold on to hope that things will be easy and they won't have to ever make any adjustments. And we all know that that's just not life. That's not reality. And you don't want to fall into the trap of thinking that the subprime mess, the credit problems that are going on all across the world, not just in the U.S., you can't hide your head in the sand and think that they're not going to have major impacts on trading. So I'm going to continue talking about them. I'm going to continue talking about some of the things that we can anticipate as far as the markets making different moves. So I'm going to continue that discussion. I'll continue pointing out some of the things that are happening. For now, there's really no reason for the downward slide of the British pound to not continue. But one thing that you've got to realize, and this is a little bit strange just because it's almost unprecedented as far as the markets are concerned. The British pound and the euro have now diverged completely. What that means is the British pound is busily going down and the euro is busy going up. So this is something that is unprecedented, at least over the last several years. But I think also it underscores how vulnerable the British pound really is. Again, if the problems that we were seeing had only to do with the US dollar, believe me when I say that you would see the British pound and the euro going up. But since we see the euro going up while the British pound is going down, we've got to realize that the problem is not just with the US dollar, it's also with the British pound. The good thing for us, though, is what that means, I think, is quite a bit of volatility and a lot of action. So we're going to have some great trading opportunities. You've seen that the market has pushed through this yellow zone in here, and just like I pointed out on the weekly wrap, you can see the market very quickly spiked all the way down to the bottom. So these down prices, or those prices here, are relative to the low. What that means is if you were paying attention in the weekly wrap, as the market got down here to the low, you should have been looking for opportunities to buy. Unfortunately here the market only gave one if you were paying attention, and that was the 3-bar reversal here, but it was a little bit late, to say the least. The market closed up here